The Old Wolf and the Sheep Village, a Guan's fable. The old wolf was drifting into a wonderful dream. In his dream, he met a young lamb beside a river and invented excuse after excuse to make the little creature his next meal. "Tell me," the wolf demanded, "did you do these terrible things? Because if so, you shall be my dinner." The lamb, to his credit, answered every accusation with reason and innocence. Yet the wolf devoured him anyway. The wolf laughed in his sleep. "Power is greater than truth," he thought. Feeling refreshed and proud, he awoke and trotted toward a nearby riverbank. There, a young lamb stood grazing peacefully. The wolf grinned. It was as though his dream had come true. "Little sheep," he growled, "I have heard that you have been speaking badly of me. Is it true?" The lamb looked up in surprise. "I have never spoken against you, sir." The wolf's smile widened. Everything was unfolding exactly as it had in his dream. "Then it must have been your brothers or sisters," he roared. "Either way, I shall eat you." He lunged forward. But before his jaws could close, sheep came from every direction. White rams, mountain goats, antelopes, and even llamas gathered around the little lamb. The young lamb stood firm. "We are no longer alone," he said. "We stand together now. If you wish to fight, then declare war on all of us." The wolf glanced around, tucked his tail between his legs, and fled. That night, humiliated and furious, he gathered every wolf he could find. "We attack after dark," he said. "Then we shall take the entire village." Under the cover of night, the wolves crept toward Sheep Village. But as soon as they crossed the outer fence, a warning bell rang through the valley. Hunters from the nearby hills rushed to defend the flock. Several gunshots echoed through the darkness, and the wolves scattered in panic, retreating before they had even set foot inside the village. Only a few bodies remained on the ground. The next morning, the old ram spoke quietly to the young lamb. "Remember this, my child," he said. "The hunters protected us because we are valuable to them. A sheep that contributes to the life of the valley will never stand entirely alone." The wolf, however, learned a different lesson. He sought out the hunters and delivered a threat. "If you continue defending the sheep," he warned, "we shall attack not only them, but also your homes, your families, and your children. You may kill many wolves, but I promise you this: you will never sleep peacefully again." The hunters fell silent. "We must discuss this among ourselves," they finally said. That very night, the wolf gathered his kin once more. "We may attack today," he told them, "while the humans are still deciding. Silence and hesitation are our greatest opportunities." And so, the assault began. Alarm bells rang across Sheep Village, but this time, no hunters came. Fear spread among the flocks. The old ram climbed onto a stone platform at the center of the village. His voice remained calm. "My children," he said, "we may stand alone tonight, but this is our home. If we do not defend it, no one else will. Let us fight with courage and protect one another. Even if only one sheep remains, let that sheep stand proudly, for victory belongs to those who refuse to surrender." With those words, the sheep formed their lines, and the battle began. Many sheep fell, yet as they fell, more stepped forward. Inspired by their determination, other animals joined the struggle. The cattle came, the horses came, even the dogs barked beside the fences. The chickens sounded warnings throughout the night, and the entire valley awoke. High above, a vulture circled. "I will help you, my dear ram," he said. "But when the battle ends, I shall claim the fallen as my reward." The old ram nodded. "Of course," he answered. "Every ally has its price." With eyes in the sky and friends upon the ground, the balance of the battle began to change. The wolves started to retreat. And at that very moment, the hunters arrived. They surrounded the remaining wolves, and the echoes of gunfire rang once more across the valley. By dawn, the battle was over, though the land bore deep scars. Many sheep had been lost. Yet Sheep Village still stood. As the first light of morning touched the hills, the young lamb asked the old ram, "Grandfather, why did everyone come to help us in the end?" The old ram gazed toward the rising sun. "Because we first chose to help ourselves," he said. "Remember this: a sheep that waits only for its hunters will always remain prey. But when sheep are willing to defend their own home, the entire forest may choose to stand beside them. Heaven helps those who help themselves." By the next day, the wolf was gone. Yet the old ram understood that peace, once earned, must always be guarded. For somewhere beyond the mountains, wounded wolves still dreamed of returning, gathering their strength in the shadows. And so, the story is not truly over, nor ever shall be. The animals are imaginary. The lessons are real.